time to wake up. This is what you need, entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Yeah, First Amendment, gotta respect it. Come tune in to see how we keep an eye on police and government agencies. Yeah, all this misinformation, that's a problem we gotta solve. Give credit and praising those who do an amazing job. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV, let's go.
What is up, guys? Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great start to their week. Hope you're all doing well. I really enjoyed the live stream on Saturday. If you missed it, check it out. It's actually pretty good. Rogue Nation and Joe Cool do show up, and we have a good little time having a little conversation, and it's interesting. All right, so today we're taking a look at. Now, this is an auditor that we haven't seen on here before. Now, this is it's one of his newer videos, but he alludes to an older video, which we will be taking a look at a live stream, because I've seen it, and it is interesting, and it's, I don't want to give too much away about the video we're going to do on the live stream, but this transpires after that, and he's been doing audits, and he's really upset with the police. So let's go ahead and check this out.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Can I talk to you for a second?
What's going on? Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
I'm recording.
I understand that.
I'm recording.
I understand that. I need to talk to you.
You don't need to take my stuff like that.
What's your name? Do you have ID on you, sir? Sir. Sir. Can I talk to you for a second?
Hey partner, we don't have a problem with you recording us.
It seems like he does.
No,
I'm trying to talk to you.
But he's asking you some simple questions, because as you know, across this country, there are people that are out to harm police for no reason, right? You read about it every day in the news about people getting ambushed and so forth. So not only do you have a right to...
What about people
Hold on. I'll give you a chance to talk. I'm explaining to you the reason for our contact, which is, I would think, what you want, right? Right? So, just like you have a right to report, we have a right to come talk to you about it. Make sure you're not a threat to us or the citizens coming into the parking lot to come here on normal.
That is correct. Absolutely 100% correct.
Parking lot to come here on normal.
Police are a threat to the people.
And if that's your
I was
opinion,
incriminated by the San Mateo police.
okay, well, we could talk about that too.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, actually, there is a lot to talk about. I'm a supervisor here, and if you need to make a complaint or something like that, we can handle that as well.
I already have.
A lot to talk about. I'm a supervisor here, and if you need to make a complaint or something like that, we can handle that as well.
I already have. Nothing was done.
Okay. Well, if it's not to your satisfaction, I can maybe give you some other options. So we can go in and sit down and talk about that, or you can simply ID yourself.
I'm homeless. I was living in my truck.
Uh-huh.
I stay out of my truck, and Officer Chris Lewis almost made me lose my truck.
Okay.
Is there any way we can talk to you?
So why don't you help me out here and give me your name so I know who I'm talking to, and that way
Do you
I can
understand
look
the Fourth
into...
Amendment?
I do understand the Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking for your name, so I can look into what you just talked about with Officer Lewis.
Look up Chris Lewis. You'll find. He can tell you all about it.
You the one that drives?
He knows what he did.
Huh? You the one that drives?
He knows what he did.
You drive an old truck? Sir? Sir, you gonna have a conversation or no?
What was asking for? This doesn't have to be adversarial. You know what I mean?
Your officer made it like that.
my officer isn't me. My officer isn't
Chris
him.
Lewis, you guys are a part of a team. You guys work as a team.
We're all
One of your officers.
We're all members of the
One
human
of your
race.
officers.
You know, I look at people and everybody seems to be the same shade.
You sure it's not the glasses?
I'm just a human being.
Almost made me lose my truck, and I'm in my situation. How do you think I feel about that?
Okay, so how do we take steps to fix that? What is
You
this?
almost made me lose my truck.
Okay, so how do we take steps to help you with that? If you're in a situation where things are bad, how do we take steps?
Chris Lewis
to
showed me
correct
you
that?
guys aren't there to help. I was trying to have animal control come out and deal with the dog, and he didn't, as a public servant, he didn't help me. He incriminated me.
And how did he incriminate you? What were you arrested for?
He told me that I was trying to have animal control come out and deal with the dog for the second time. He told me that the dog couldn't be off the leash. He saw himself telling me I knew that already.
Okay.
But there was no reason for him to push that upon me and say that I had to identify myself. He must not understand the Constitution or have respect for the American flag.
Was it your dog?
It was not my dog. I explained that to him, and he still proceeded to want me to ID.
Okay.
When I guess he doesn't understand the Fourth Amendment.
Hey, sir, do you mind getting out of the roadway so you don't get hit by a car? I don't want you to get injured.
I'm not in the roadway. I'm right in the driveway.
That's the driveway. Here, we'll give you room over here. And you do realize that these cameras work both ways, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Because usually they get turned off every now and then.
Sure, I'm not here to try to change your mind about how you feel about police or anything like that. But what I will say is just treating people with just common courtesy and respect, like we're treating you, goes a long way.
Why didn't Chris Lewis do that?
We're not talking about Chris Lewis. If you
Well,
want to
I am.
if you
He
want to
put
talk,
me in this situation.
He didn't put you in this situation. You're putting yourself in this situation.
When he arrested me, I wasn't bothering nobody.
Okay.
I was trying to help the city out.
He's got nothing to do with you here right now. If you want to make a complaint about Chris Lewis and come in and talk about that, you didn't make it with me.
The captain seemed like he thinks that my violates weren't righted, so he thinks that my violates weren't righted, so
That boy ain't right.
so be it.
Okay.
I don't have to write another
Okay,
complaint.
then contact the DA's office. What's the point of this?
Just gathering content for a story.
Nope.
Okay. Gather your content. That's fine. And so you told me you are not on probation or parole, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Very good, sir. Is there anything else we can do for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just trying to survive, and the officers showed me that they're not
Do you want
there
any
to help.
resources from us?
On November the 3rd, I was trying to cross El Camino. I rescued a little girl out of a car. Officer G. Moore says that if I'm giving the paramedic attitude, that he can put me in handcuffs right now because there's 3 people here that are more important than me right now.
Okay. Again, you want to stand out here and film and make statements, but not actually come in and actually have a conversation about any kind of whether you want to go through the complaint process or you want some resources we might be able to
I
forward
went
you or
over to
anything else.
request to speak with Susan 3 times. I was denied over 3 times.
All right. Is there San Francisco code 4? Okay, so you can sit here and record all day long. Right? If you're making a story, that's great. Is there anything we can do for you that's rational and something that we can actually help you with?
Are you homeless right now?
When I needed help, the police didn't help me.
Okay,
What do you think we're
sir,
doing
How are
right
you
now?
going to help me now?
I'm talking about right now. Is there anything we can do for you right now? Whether it be take a complaint, try to help you find some resources, anything that we need here, or do you just want to be left to record it?
What am I supposed to do when I'm put in this situation?
I'm too old for this.
Like I'm saying, I almost lost my truck, man. That was my home.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and try to help you out.
I already came over here over 3 times. They told me that
Okay.
the officer didn't violate my rights, so
Okay.
that's what the police think.
All right,
you know?
so
And they're going to stick with their decision.
I'm interpreting that as case closed. You don't want any assistance from me.
I wanted assistance a long time ago.
Okay.
I came over here over 3 times. Why didn't they have you come out and talk to me?
It's quite possible I wasn't here.
Well, they could have told me we can have you speak with this officer, so and so.
Okay.
Why
Do
didn't
you
they
want
do
to?
that?
Do you want to take? I'm giving you an opportunity to take care of it now.
And what is that going to do?
I don't know. We'd have to sit down and you'd have to tell me what's
take
going
the mark
on.
off my record.
Okay. All right. All right. Have a good day.
You put me
if
in
there's
jail.
if there's nothing else I can do for you, have a good day.
Okay, so the first cop should not have put his hands on him like that. Put his hands on his wrist or the phone or whatever, trying to take that away from him. That shouldn't have happened. You don't do that sort of thing. He knows he shouldn't have did that. It started out really bad, right? But then it kind of gets better. The sergeant takes over and he kind of, makes sure the other officer stays in line. He doesn't go and lose his job over something, and he genuinely is trying to help this guy out, right? But it doesn't seem like that is what he wants. He's just there to, antagonize, and it seems like this is a real issue for him. You know what I mean? He really seems like he's had some issues with the police. Why on earth would you not want to, resolve these when you have a sergeant that's willing to sit down with you, talk with you, discuss things, get things going on? I mean, if it's true that he was, arrested because he didn't ID and it wasn't even his dog, I mean, that's a little ridiculous, don't you think? So if that is true, then, there's an issue there, and you definitely should, take every opportunity you can to resolve such an issue. To not do that is just, and then just to sit there and film out front, it's like, look, I get you're not happy with the police, right? I wouldn't be if that happened to me, right? And it really did happen to me, I'd be pretty upset too. But I'd also want to resolve it, and this guy just doesn't want to. Really odd. I thought the first police officer, he started out really bad. He stayed quiet. Good for him. The second guy, completely helpful. Everything. I thought they pretty much the second guy did a great job. The first guy, he probably could use a little help because, he doesn't need to do that to citizens. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. How did the police do? Did you guys like the first guy? Did you not like the first guy? What about the second guy? What about the auditor? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, guys, like I said, we will be checking out the video where he claims his rights were violated during a live stream, and then you'll be able to determine that as well. All right, guys, hope you'll have a great rest of your day, and we will see you again with another video. Peace.
We've only just begun.